morning again, Blackbush information. Golf Charlie Sierra Bravo Mike at the pumps. Request airfield information for departure and status of the runway.
Golf Charlie Sierra Bravo Mike, Blackbush information, readability 5, taxi Alpha 1 for 25 left-hand circuit, the QNH 1013, and the runway is currently clear.
Runway clear, so taxiing to Alpha 1 for runway 25 left-hand circuit. Thank you. Golf Bravo Mike, holding point Alpha 1, ready for departure. Okay, here we go. Center line, and power's in. Everything's in the green. Speed's indicating. Rotate, and we're off. Golf Bravo Mike, departing to the north and going to Heathrow on 125.625.
Bravo Mike, roger to Heathrow, speak to you soon.
Speak to you later, bye. Good morning, Heathrow Radar. This is Golf Charlie Sierra Bravo Mike for basic service and zone transit.
Golf Charlie Sierra Bravo Mike, Heathrow Radar, hello, pass your message.
Golf Charlie Sierra Bravo Mike 1 POB is a Cessna 150 from Blackbush to Andrewsville. Currently 1,100 feet on 1013 just to the northeast of Blackbush. Requesting a basic and a zone transit via Escort Burnham. Golf Bravo Mike.
Golf Bravo Mike, that's copied, Squawk 7040 London QNH 1013.
QNH 1013 and squawking 7040, Golf Bravo Mike.
Break, Golf Charlie, Sierra Bravo Mike, you're identified north of Blackbush, 6 miles there. You've got a basic service at the moment. You're cleared to enter the under control zone west of Ascot Burnham, VFR, not above altitude 1,200 feet.
Basic service at the moment, cleared to enter VFR, not above 1,200 feet west of Ascot Burnham, Golf Bravo Mike. Golf Bravo Mike, after Burnham, if I can route via the overhead of North Holt, that would be much appreciated. Thank you.
That's understood, and report approaching Burnham next, Golf Bravo Mike.
Report approaching Burnham, Golf Bravo Mike. I suppose what they do is track you, see how you fly, and if you're nonsense, then you get thrown out and won't get to go via North Holt after that.
Mike, you're about to enter the under control zone under a radar control service now.
Radar control, Golf Bravo Mike.
Jersey 3, Lima Papa, disregard the 7-mile check, climb now to altitude 4,000 feet.
Altitude 4,000 feet, G3 Papa.
Big difference in speed with all the different aircraft. And we'll see in the Cessna 182 I did get cleared by this part of the zone as well. But you'll recall that I had to orbit.
Hello, Golf Hotel Kilo, Hotel Kilo.
Golf Hotel Kilo, hello Heathrow radar, just stand by, changing over and we'll come back to you.
I had to orbit outside just because I'm so fast getting in.
Jersey 3 Lima Papa, contact London 118.82.
Or rather, my speed was much faster than this and would have got into the zone before I got the clearance. I'll put the recording on properly as well this time to show that I'm now in the Heathrow zone. I'll zoom that out a little bit.
Golf Hotel Kilo, squawk 7030, London QNH is 1013, pass the message.
70301013, it's an R66 from Denham to the 2K. We are looking to do the heli lanes, H9, H10, H4, and then out south to the Isle of Dogs.
Golf Hotel Kilo, roger, that's understood.
I can see.
Golf Hotel Kilo, you're identified, you've got a basic service, just say again your level.
Basic service currently 1,400, 1013.
Golf Hotel Kilo, thank you, clear to enter controlled airspace, reading Hotel 9, Hotel 10, Hotel 4, standard operating altitudes, VFR, initially with a clearance limit to remain west of London Bridge.
West of London Bridge, the limit, cleared into Hotel 9, Hotel 10, Hotel 4, standard operating. Hotel Kilo.
It's a helicopter getting cleared right through the city of London itself.
Slow fly 9 Quebec Kilo, M1 Alpha, 3,000 feet. Fly 9 Quebec Kilo, Thames, hello, squawk, I don't report 7 miles northeast of city. Okay, fly 9 Quebec Kilo. Golf Bravo Mike, after Burnham you can make a right turn towards Norfolk and then own navigation to the northeast to leave the zone.
After Burnham, route direct Northolt, and I'll route BPK after that and go to Essex radar. Thank you very much for the shortcut.
Understood.
I just said route rather than
Golf
route.
Hotel Kilo, you've only controlled airspace.
Gotta say route.
Radar control, Hotel Kilo.
Fly 9 Quebec Kilo, redirect Sodbu. Direct Sodbu, fly 9 Quebec Kilo.
Too much American YouTube flying videos. Then the same route again with the video that I am working right now on our flight to Land's End and Al Silly. That should give you viewers a different view. For those that have probably gotten bored by now of flying over the London Heathrow zone. Going to try and do a couple of things differently, and in a couple of weeks there might be a flight to the Channel Islands and possibly to France. On the right, that's M25 right there. between the M3, M4, that must be the A30 down there. Heading towards the M4 junction for London Heathrow. Traffic's looking pretty good this morning. That's the Burnham smokestack. Looks like a power station to me. It's a good turning point. For North Halt.
Golf Hotel Kilo. After the Isle of Dogs, did you want southbound to leave or towards the QE2?
A-firm southbound from the Isle of Dogs, directly to 2K if possible.
Roger.
Golf Bravo Mike, if you can, I'd appreciate a higher clearance altitude.
Golf Bravo Mike, stand by. Golf Bravo Mike, not above 2,000 feet.
Not above 2,000, thank you again. It's got to 1.8. Or slightly better air. Just getting a little bit bumpy down there. Looks a bit hazy out there. Must be Denham traffic giving me a traffic alert. 1.8.
Heathrow, good morning. Mike Sierra, Romeo Mike.
Mike Sierra Hotel Romeo Mike, Heathrow, thank you. Identified on handover from Essex. You're just leaving controlled airspace. It is a basic service outside. For me, squawk 7032.
7032 has basic service, Micro looking for Vauxhall Bridge about to Battersea.
Roger, expect that with no delay. Come back to you shortly.
Mike.
Golf Hotel Kilo, Battersea will shortly have some traffic to affect. It looks like a LFA inbound from the south. Contact Battersea 134.280.
34280. Contact them now, Hotel Kilo.
Mike Sierra Hotel, Romeo Mike cleared to enter controlled airspace, routing a beam Alexandra Palace, Vauxhall Bridge, that'll be not above 2,000 feet VFR, to then join H4 standard altitudes to Battersea.
Clear to enter routing a beam Ali Palace then to Vauxhall Bridge, standard altitudes on the river, Mike, not above 2,000 feet, this is
Ali Palace. There you can see the traffic coming into Heathrow on the radar. Then not looking outside to my right, looking forwards. So I make a gentle left towards Brookman Park. Let's see what Stansted has to say today and how busy they are.
Golf Bravo Mike, not above 2,400 feet.
Golf Bravo Mike, I'll maintain 1,700. Thank you, Bravo Mike.
Understood.
And it's Wembley to the right, and we can see London in the smoke.
Golf Bravo Mike, leaving controlled airspace in half a mile, basic service outside.
Basic service outside, Golf Bravo Mike. Would appreciate it if you can hand me over to Essex radar if you can, thanks.
Wilco, stand by for that. Mike, Romeo Mike, you've entered controlled airspace, radar control service, traffic information, Robinson 66, just at Chelsea Bridge, eastbound along the river 1,100 feet.
Radar control, covering traffic, Mike.
Hello, Golf Hotel Kilo, squawking 7030, Chelsea Bridge.
Golf Hotel Kilo, thank you. And the Augusta 139, just to the south of Alexandra Palace now, 2,000 feet, routing towards Vauxhall Bridge and then westbound.
Roger, and keep a lookout for him.
Special, good morning, Subway 4, squawking 7034.
Subway 4, Heathrow, thank you, and you're identified. You got a basic service outside. Clear to enter controlled airspace, routing Brent, Battersea, that'll be not above 1,300 feet, VFR.
Thank you, basic outside, clear to enter controlled airspace, routing Brent, Battersea, not above 1,200 feet, VFR, so report.
Mike Romeo, Mike, the Robinson 66, 12 o'clock, range of 2.5 miles, 1,200 feet.
Flight Mike's looking. Special, so if we're just coming QNH 1013.
Galway 4, AFM QNH 1013.
Sorry.
Golf Bravo Mike, it remains a basic service, however there is helicopter traffic on this frequency and just moving left to right, 2,100 feet descending to enter the zone.
Golf Bravo Mike's maintaining 1,700 and we'll keep a lookout for that. Thank you, Bravo Mike.
Galway 04 is a basic service for that traffic, a Cessna 150 off your right hand side, maintaining 1,800 feet, should pass behind you, present tracks and speeds.
Sorry, 4 visual.
And Hotel Kilo approaching London Bridge, I'm visual with the 139.
Golf Hotel Kilo, thank you. City are active, runway 27 with departures. Remain west of London Bridge and contact City Tower for your onward clearance 118.080. Bye-bye.
Golf Bravo Mike, traffic's in sight and no contact now.
Golf Bravo Mike, that wasn't for you, sir. You remain on this frequency.
Golf Hotel Kilo, what was the city's frequency again?
Golf Hotel Kilo 118.080.
118.080, thanks.
Galway 4, disregard that. Mike Romeo Mike, contact Battersea 134.280. Bye-bye. Mike Romeo Mike, contact Battersea 134.280.
134.280, Mike, Romeo Mike.
Golf Bravo Mike, Heathrow.
Golf Bravo Mike.
Just checking your sonal frequency, thank you.
Oh, talking about the helicopter that you gave me traffic for just now. It's way past. Thanks for that, Bravo Mike.
Roger.
I would say it's a pretty quick flight today.
Golf Bravo Mike, contact S6120.625. Bye-bye.
20.625. Thank you very much for your service. Bye-bye.
No problem.
Bravo, descending flight 110 direct to Barkway 320, QNH 1013.
Okay, 2 sections at once, Rhino 1 Juliet, turn left heading 090 degrees, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
Left 09 degrees, 4,000 feet altitude, and can you update the track miles, Rhino 1 Juliet?
25 to go now.
Copy, thank you.
And EC6 for X-Ray Quebec, I think that was you checking in. Continue on your present heading, descend flight level 90.
Present heading 75190, 6 for X-Ray, Bravo.
Good morning, Essex Radar. This is Golf Charlie Sierra Bravo Mike with you, squawking 7042.
Golf Charlie Sierra Bravo Mike, hello there. For me, squawk 7402.
Squawking 7402, I'm 5 miles from BPK, and if I can get a transit from there as direct as possible to Entersfield, that would be appreciated. Thanks, Golf Bravo Mike.
Roger, stand by, break with 08 November Tango, descend to altitude 5,000 feet.
Descend 5,000 feet altitude with 08 November Tango. London, good day, Ryanair to Quebec, on Romeo passing 2,900, coming 4,000 feet.
102 Mike Quebec, Stansted there, and squawk cadent climb now, flight level 70.
Orienting, effort level 70 now, Ryanair to Quebec.
86 for X-Ray Bravo, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, 86 for X-Ray Bravo.
Was 08 November Tango, contact Luton 129.550, bye-bye.
29550, was there no Tango back?
Rhino 1 Juliet, turn left heading 055.
Left heading 055, Ryanair 1 Juliet.
Essex is busy.
Mike, you're identified basic service at the moment, the QNH 1013, just taking your altitude.
Golf Charlie Sierra Bravo Mike 1013, I am 1,700 feet, Bravo Mike.
Golf Bravo Mike, thank you. Are you familiar with Great Dunmow?
Affirm, Golf Bravo Mike.
Golf Bravo Mike, Roger, if you navigate towards Great Dunmow, stand by for a clearance, you should be able to get through shortly.
I will head towards Great Dunmow, thank you.
Essex Radar, November 1812 Charlie, flight level 090.
November 1812 Charlie, Essex, thank you, descend flight level 80, turn left, heading 220 degrees.
Descend 80 and 220 on the heading, 12 Charlie.
That's pretty good.
12 Charlie, you have about 24 miles for runway 22, descend flight level 70.
Descend flight level 70, 12 Charlie.
86 X-ray Bravo, speed 220 knots.
220 knots, 86 X-ray Bravo.
Runway 2 Mike Quebec, turn left heading 270 degrees.
Left to 270, to Mike Quebec.
Runway 1 Juliet, turn left heading 315 base leg, speed 180 knots.
315 base leg and speed 180, runway 1 Juliet.
That would be pretty good if I get that.
86 X-ray Bravo, continue on the heading, expect to go through the centre line for a left-hand.
Very good if I get that to it straight down.
Go through the centre line, 86 X-ray Bravo.
Runway 2 Mike Quebec, heading London, 119.780, bye-bye.
119.780, left to Mike Quebec, goodbye.
November 12 Charlie, speed 220 knots, turn right heading 325.
I think I'd be very close to
and right turn to 325, 12 Charlie.
Eurotrans 36 Alpha, turn left heading 270 degrees, descend to 6,000 feet, Luton QNH 1013.
Left heading 270, descend 6,000, QNH 1013, Eurotrans 36 Alpha.
Rhino 1 Juliet, turn left heading 255, and descend to altitude 3,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 22.
Left 255, 3,000 feet, and clear ILS 22.
November 12 Charlie, 21 miles an hour, descend to altitude 6,000 feet, the QNH is 1013 hectopascals.
6,000 feet and 13 on the meter, 12 Charlie.
Director, good morning, Channix 44 Golf Bravo, passing 1,800 feet, climbing altitude 4,000 feet, number 1 Romeo.
Channix 44 Golf Bravo, thank you, Stansted scorecard in.
Scorecard in, Channix 44 Golf Bravo.
1812 Charlie, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
Descend 4,000 feet, 12 Charlie.
Golf Bravo Mike, you're clear to transit controlled airspace, no further left than that present track, VFR not above altitude 2,000 feet.
Clear to transit and not above 2,000 feet VFR on present track. Golf Bravo Mike.
Channel 64 X-ray Bravo, turn left heading 090 degrees, descend to altitude 6,000 feet.
Speak it all. Stuttering there.
Channel 64 X-ray Bravo, turn left heading 090 degrees, descend to altitude 6,000 feet, the QNH 1013.
Confirm it's for EC64 X-ray Bravo.
Sorry, my mistake, yes, EC64 X-ray Bravo, in fact left now heading...
So I suppose that's the thing about transiting the controlled airspace around the Greater London area. Flying accurately, speaking confidently.
Climb now, flight level 70, Channix 44 Golf Bravo.
I think most people would say speak confidently, but
0 knots, 12 Charlie.
you see how in this example it's about flying accurately as well once given the clearance. My guess is that the traffic controllers do look at you and how you're doing. So if you're flying as you're told,
Established runway 22,
like you said just now, present track.
Control airspace, radar control service.
Radar control, Golf Bravo Mike.
Rhino 1 Juliet, Tower Coulson, only 123.805.
He does look at where you're flying and say, okay, otherwise you'll probably be asked to get outside.
Left heading 270 degrees, Channix 44 Golf Bravo.
Eurotrans 36 Alpha, speed 220.
It's a nice smooth day, it's easy for me to keep my track and altitude.
Hotel 8363 Quebec, passing 1,900 feet, climbing 4,000 to Tower Romeo.
Easy 363 Quebec, Stansted low, score cadet. Correction, Easy 64 X-ray Bravo, descend to altitude 5,000 feet.
Descend altitude 5,000 feet, 64 X-ray Bravo.
12 Charlie, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, cleared ILS approach.
3,000 feet, cleared for the ILS, 22, 12 Charlie.
I've got
Golf Bravo Mike, could I get you just to track right 10 degrees initially, just to keep clear of our climb out?
Local right 10 degrees, Golf Bravo Mike.
Thank you. 12 Charlie, are you Global Express today?
Say again?
Global Express aircraft?
Global Express, correct.
12 Charlie, thanks, and speed 165 knots, maintain until 40 ME.
Okay, 165 knots.
Just showing that you're listening to them as well.
86 for X-ray Bravo, turn left heading 045 downwind.
Just as I was saying, we were getting very close to the center line where the aircraft are taking off at Essex,
Bravo, heading to London,
which is why, if you look at the map, he's asking me to track right 10 degrees from the track that I planned towards Great Dunmore. As you can see, aircraft taking off.
12 Charlie, contact Stansted Tower, call Sononi 123.80.
Soon, as we get closer,
805, 12 Charlie.
we just might
Bravo, speed 18 knots.
have the aircraft taking off being pulled off the Cessna 150 in their path. And because it's much easier for a small plane that I'm in to get out of the path of the aircraft, say if the aircraft's taking off has an issue with its engines, I gotta keep a lookout for them because it's much easier for me to get out of their way than for them to try and avoid me.
10 degrees, 6 Foxtrot Bravo.
Look at those.
Bravo, Mike, runway 22 is in New South Stansted. There's a steady stream of departures to keep a good lookout for.
Roger that, I'll keep a lookout for them. Got problem, Mike. Just been told, indicating back to the controller that you know what you're doing. As I said, that I've already anticipated that aircraft's coming towards me, that I have to get out of their way. And because I'm kind of busy right now, I'm not going to take my iPhone out and film the runway. Stansted is literally to my 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and I can't see aircraft climbing out.
Hello there, turn right heading 045 downwind with no delay, descent flight level 80.
Alright, 045 downwind, no delay, descent flight level 80, Ryanair 330, that's a loss, thank you.
Easy 363 Quebec, report the heading to London 119.780, bye-bye. 119.780, easy 363 Quebec, goodbye.
Your Trans 36 Alpha still on heading?
Your Trans 36 Alpha, turn left heading 145.
Left heading 145, your Trans 36 Alpha.
And your Trans 36 Alpha, contact Luton 129.550, bye-bye.
129.550, your Trans 36 Alpha.
Space 5 Tango Papa, if you're with me, score cadet, report your passing altitude, climb now, flight level 70.
Cadet, climb flight level 70 and passing altitude 3,400 feet, turn X5, take off Papa.
Thank you, easy 648 Bravo, descent to altitude 2,000 feet, cleared ice approach.
Oh, it's that's right there.
That's speed, cleared ice approach, 648 Bravo.
Bravo, Mike, just on the roll now, there's a departing 146. He will be turning west, so right turn after departure away from you.
Roger that, Golf Bravo, Mike.
Minor flight trigger, Papa, turn left in 265.
Left heading 265, turn X5, take off Papa.
Excellent. 86 for X-ray Bravo, speed 165 knots till 40 me.
I can see the aircraft just airborne.
648 Bravo.
Channel 5 Tango Papa, they're heading to London 119.780, bye-bye.
9780, the heading, turn X5, take off Papa, bye-bye.
Minor 33 Juliet Zulu, 25 miles, centre altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1013. Minor 33 Juliet Zulu, 24 miles, to centre altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1013.
24,000 feet, QNH 1013, Ryanair 330, that's a low.
86 for X-ray Bravo, contact Stansted Tower, call Sononi 123.805, bye now.
123.805, 86 for X-ray Bravo, goodbye.
Looks like there's a small shower there. By 1 o'clock.
Good morning, Batman 1, unclapped. Correction, Bravo 5 Romeo. Batman 1, Stansted, good morning. Squawk cadet and just confirm you're cleared and passing altitudes.
I don't, Batman 1, passing 2,200 feet on 1013 and work for the Daventry corridor via Parkway.
Roger, thank you. Maintain altitude 4,000, I'm reaching.
4,000, I'm reaching, Batman 1.
So instead of heading back towards Great Dunmore, I'm going to keep this track, which gets me out of...
Right, you can turn left towards Andrews Field now.
Golf Bravo Mike, I'm going to keep on this track to exit controlled airspace so I can set myself up for descent. Thanks for that, Bravo Mike.
Bravo Mike, no problem. 133 Juliet is
again, it's about...
right heading 095.
I think the lesson here is anticipation. So I anticipate that he would clear me direct Andrewsville if you look at the map. But that when he clears me direct Andrewsville, I might wish to, and in this case, continue my present track to get outside of control airspace. So it's easier for me to give Andrewsville a call, find out what the traffic is around Andrewsville, and set myself up for a circuit pattern to land at Andrewsville. How I feel today, I suppose. There are days which, you know, where I would almost be in the direct 09 approach into Andrewsville, and perhaps confident that there's no traffic or that I'm in control of my approach to Andrewsville.
Thank you.
So I suppose today I'm choosing to exit the controlled airspace, as you can see on the map, and then make a left turn outside of controlled airspace to Andrewsville. I can give Andrewsville a call and set myself up. If I was to be going direct Andrewsville within control, inside of controlled airspace, what I'll do is, which is what I'm actually about to do now, listen to Andrewsville, and you hear that on box 2. So I'm monitoring two frequencies. I'm listening out to what's happening at Andrewsville, the traffic around Andrewsville. So we'll exit, and the controller said it will exit
Batman 1,
in a moment.
now, flight level 100.
And I'll ask to be transferred to Andrewsville. Doing a very slow descent, which will get me to circuit height at Andrewsville.
Final runway 27. Alpha Golf.
That's runway 22, runway 5, Ryanair 33, let's go.
Ryanair 33 Juliet Zulu, speed 165 knots, maintain to 4 miles.
165 to 4 miles, 33, let's go.
And it's always good to fly visual. That's using visual landmarks on the ground to make a decision as to when I want to turn. My preference in this case is always to, as you can see, I could have started my left turn towards Andrewsville, but why skirt around the very edge of the control zone when I can get wider and have a bit more space to maneuver. Golf Bravo Mike is making a left turn direct Andrewsville now. Request QSY Andrewsville on 130.555.
Golf Bravo Mike, Roger, score 7000, that's approved, bye-bye.
Thank you very much for your service, have a good day, bye-bye.
Cheers.
And there we go.
Information Bravo.
Now with direct Andrewsville. Lots of time to spare. Good morning, Andrewsville Radio. This is Golf Charlie Sierra Bravo Mike inbound with 3 miles to run, requesting joining instructions.
Golf Sierra Mike, good morning to you. Runway news 27 left on the right hand circuit, QNH 1013, QFE 1002, squawk 7010.
Squawking 7010, and can I have the QFE again, Golf Bravo Mike?
1002.
1002 I've got, and I've got runway 27 left with a right hand circuit. I will approach you from the overhead, Golf Bravo Mike, with 2 miles to run.
Golf Alpha Golf, runway vacated.
Golf Alpha Golf, Roger.
Yeah, right hand circuit and then land on the other side. The thing about Sky Demon is it still says left hand circuit for this airfield. Got Bravo Mike's overhead for right hand 27 left.
Got Bravo Mike, car.
We don't have to report, what is it? We don't have to report downwind, we can just report final when we get there. There's the airfield. Here we go, downwind checks, so we're set for landing. Golf Bravo Mike is turning final for 27 left.
Golf Bravo Mike, roger, surface wind 270, 6 knots.
Golf Bravo Mike. There we go, full flaps. And established. Let's go behind these walkers.